Oh yeah, I guess Cassandra would have been in Kirkwall if she was interrogating Varric there. Or I guess everyone had to meet at some point. Might as well have been Kirkwall. Do-do. Do-do-do-do. I'm sure it was probably after the events of Dragon Age 2, but it'd be interesting if during Dragon Age 2 was when he actually would stop being Valyrian. No. Save. Timing.
Maker's breath. I didn't hear you enter. Forgive me.
Talk to me.
Cullen, if you need to talk.
You don't have to. I never meant for this to interfere.
I know that.
I believe you.
But whatever good it does, promises me nothing if I cannot keep them. You asked what happened to Ferelden's Circle. It was taken over by abominations. The Templars, my friends, were slaughtered. I was tortured. They tried to break my mind, and I... How can you be the same person after that? Still, I wanted to serve. They sent me to Kirkwall. I trusted my Knight Commander, and for what? Her fear of mages ended in madness. Kirkwall Circle fell. Innocent people died in the streets. Can't you see why I want nothing to do with that life?
You have bad timing. He really does. I understand.
Of course I can.
Don't. You should be questioning what I've done. I thought this would be better. That I would regain some control over my life, but these thoughts won't leave me. How many lives depend on our success? I swore myself to this cause. I will not give less to the Inquisition than I did to Chantry. I should be taking it.
Not the
I
books.
should be taking it.
Okay. You don't need lyrium.
You give enough, Cullen. I'm not asking you for more. The Inquisition can be your chance to start over, if you want it to be.
I don't know if that's possible.
It is.
All right.
When I first played this, I misunderstood what Cassandra told me. For some reason, I thought she was telling me, hey, go convince Colin to start taking lyrium again. I don't know why I thought that was what she was saying. And then I did it, and it was just so... It felt wrong. It felt very wrong, and I looked into it. I was also romancing him the first time. It's like, ooh, you just essentially ruined your romance with him. It's like, damn. So I restarted it, but yeah.
I need a moment. Could we speak another time?
Yep. So essentially, it's kind of... Lyrium's the better storyline. There's a stairway, isn't there, instead of just jumping. Do-do-do-do-do-do. I thought I was going to actually get some stuff done today. Or I guess I am getting stuff done. I thought I would leave Skyhold much sooner than I am. Blackwall! Where the heck are you going?
Someone I knew once described Adamant to me. Adamant is, and always will be, the Order, he said. A guardian on the edge of the abyss. The lone soul that stares into oblivion and doesn't waver. That's what Warden Commander Clarel tried to be. Well, they all tried to be. None of the Wardens we saw wavered. They gave their lives willingly. They died for us. And Corypheus twisted their sacrifice to make it his own.
We stopped it.
We stopped him. We saved most of the Wardens.
But not all of them. And they died thinking they were doing something good. There's no one to blame but Corypheus. Even Clorel's intentions were righteous. Her desire to protect was so great it led her astray. It's not right. To want to do good, to be good, and have that turned against you.
They didn't have your resolve.
They should have had your resolve, Blackwall. You've never faltered. You never will.
Before the Inquisition, before you, I had the Wardens, the vow I made to them. Before that vow, I had nothing. Was nothing. It's not the armor or the trappings of the Order. It's not the joining. At the heart of it, all a Warden is a promise. To protect others, even at the cost of your own life.
I am very soft on the Grey Wardens, but I'm okay with that. Blackwall.
I am here.
Yes. Okay. Is there anything new here? I forgot I had that in my mouth.
Of course.
Okay, so we can't break up anymore.
Perhaps another time.
Those kissing scenes are always just so awkward to watch. Did I talk to all the companions? I think so. I have to go to the war room. Okay, now's a good time to go to the war room, because I have to do that in general.
Your worship.
Don't know if I'm up to starting the... I should, because... yeah, we're kind of OP for it right now, but... that one's probably a better one for us to be OP in than the, Grey Warden one.
Inquisitor.
Grey Warden one has way more fighting, therefore more experience. Coming from fighting. Oh yeah, I have to sit.
Now this is a hall worthy of the Inquisition.
Not a lot of scaffolding anymore. Giant owl still above the door. There's such high ceilings. Like, I feel like I'm just looking at this, I'm like, would this actually be able to stand? Like, do they have enough of support? Not that I know much about archaeology. Architecture. There we go. But just like from my little understanding of like when medieval people started trying to build like their cathedrals like this. My little knowledge about that. I guess I'm sitting. You could be a real ass and just wait till the end of the game to do all this.
Worship. I submit Lord Livius Erimond of Virantium, who remains loyal to Corypheus. We found him alive, offering extreme resistance, likely because the Order will ask for his head. In more colorful terms. To say nothing of justice you might personally require for what was suffered in the Fade.
A grim and serious matter.
Many places felt the pain of adamant. You will answer for a great deal.
I recognize none of this proceeding. You have no authority to judge me.
On the contrary, many officials have communicated that they will defer to the Inquisitor on this matter.
Because they fear. Not just Corypheus, but Tevinter, rightful ruler of every piece of ground you trod in your pathetic life. I serve a living god. Bring down your blades and free me from the physical. Glory awaits me.
Tempted. None of these are... Here's why I'm like, I don't want to say he dies by my sword. He wants to die. He wants to die. So dying is not punishment to him. This is boring. This is just boring. Give him to the Wardens. Let them decide what the hell to do to him. He messed them over the most.
Although willing, there is a group you have wronged more than any. Lord Livius Erimond of Virantium. The Wardens can have you. Let them take your head if they want it.
Their petty justice or yours. It matters not. Truth lies in the next world.
I'm kind of curious. I'm doing a lot. I know I'm reloading a lot. I'm just curious to see different options. I feel like that's what I picked the first time. I'm really curious now if I don't want to execute him. That's. Now I'm curious to see what happens if it's like, hey, you need to go sit in this thing forever. What his reaction to that would be. I don't like killing. I don't like executing. I don't like executing in general. This is a different reason why I don't like executing. It's not like mercy or just like, hey, he can be more useful somewhere else. It's, he wants to die. It's not punishment if he wants to die. Then I'm just giving him what he wants. Yep.
To say nothing of...
Da-da.
On the contrary, many officials have communicated that they will defer to the Inquisitor on this matter.
Because they fear not just Corypheus.
I can't skip over this, really?
Ruler of every piece of ground you trod in your pathetic life. I serve a living god. Bring down your blades and free me from the physical. Glory awaits me.
Jail him and lose the key.
Since death
Soulless.
is a validation for
Oh,
you,
cultist
I will
approves.
delay it. Lord Livius Erimond of Virantium, you'll spend the rest of your days in the deepest, darkest hole we can find.
We shall see which of us outlives our legacy, Inquisitor.
Ah, so you, no matter what, you don't break down. Okay. Okay. If that's the case, then I like the, send him to the Warden's one better. It doesn't make that big of a difference. I was just curious. I guess I could have also Googled it, but this is faster. Here and be a prick for a third time in a row.
To say nothing of On the contrary, many officials have communicated that they would...
There you go. Yeah, send him to the Wardens. I like that option better. Wait, do I have... I have another judgment? What else am I judging? Am I judging the Grand Enchanter? Or not Grand Enchanter, the, leader of the Wardens? Can't remember
Another
her
of the
titles.
lingering pains of adamant, your worship. Sir Ruth is a senior warden of the Order. She was one of the many who slit the throat of another to bind a demon. She does not contest this.
You are so normal
In
looking.
fact, she surrendered to us. She requests no mercy. She wants the public justice of the headman's axe.
Not a request made lightly.
You're very serious about this. Is more death the answer?
There is no excuse for my actions. I murdered another of the Order. That blood marks me more than the Blight ever could.
Accepting their actions while thralls of Corypheus, many treaties allow wardens any extreme if it opposes the Blight.
I can't do it. I can't use the greater good to justify my crimes, as if it would create a future I could be a part of. It is wrong that this broke me. I've done worse with full sanction. I can do nothing except be an example of the cost.
She surrendered to us. Go to the deep roads. That is the greater good. That also gives you what you want. Go to the deep roads.
You feel your life is over? There's a place for such wardens. Sir Ruth, you'll go to the deep roads. Your death may be as quick as you choose.
This sends no message. This is just an end.
That's a fair point. Now I'm curious, and here's the thing, now I'm just like, I want to just do the other ones just to see what happens. I don't remember if I quick saved though afterwards. I did too. Okay. I'm just curious. I just like seeing the other ones. And actually, because it's one thing to read them, it's another thing to actually see them. I feel like that's probably what I picked the first time.
In fact, she surrendered to us.
Do-do.
There is no excuse for my actions. I
Um,
murdered another of the Order. That blood marks me more than the Blight ever could.
Accepting their actions while thralls of Corypheus, many treaties allow wardens any extreme if it
I don't know.
opposes the Blight.
I don't want to jail her because that would be the same thing. This
I
is.
can't do it.
There's nothing
I
there.
can't use the greater good to justify my crimes.
Also,
As
now
if
that
it
I'm
would
looking at this
create
the
a
second time, I
future
realize
could
this
be
is
a
the
part
actually the
of.
only execution one.
It
So
is
I did
wrong
just pick
that
the
this
execution
broke
one.
me. I've done worse with full sanction. I can do nothing except be an example of the cost.
I don't know. I won't judge a warden. See what happens there.
We doubt when we're safe, when blight is not at our throat.
Ooh, everyone
I
sure hated
can't
that.
judge a warden, Saruth. No one has that right.
You have more faith in the Order than we ourselves have.
Very pretty. Okay, yeah, that's definitely the bad option. Like I thought it was going to be. Ooh, what am I doing? Whoa, mouse. Load. Quick save. Load. It's public humiliation? Is that really the... Let's see what happens when you do that one. Do-do-do. Sit. My phone is blowing up. Oh, it's just Snapchats.
Another.
Do-do-do.
In fact, she surrendered.
Do-do-do. Public humiliation then. See what happens.
Nothing brings out fear and pity like a criminal bound for the...
I don't know why I skipped over that, actually. I do not like that. Okay. I guess Dark Road. Because I'm not going to throw her in prison. That's useless. She's useless there. Yeah, let's just go with go with my original choice, like, of course. Boop boop. Like the first time.
In fact, she surrendered.
Should
There
just
is
stick
no
with my
excuse
gut more
for my
often.
actions.
There you go. Plus, this one gave me this judgment. Oh, war table thing, so. I don't want to send her to prison. That's dumb. Open. Do. Also, I haven't been in the gardens in a bit to see if there's any new agents in there. And if I click them, I sometimes get quests. Hello. We received a rather cut reply to the gift of Morven and his clan from Athenius, representing the Ambassadoria. As arbiter of Southern Holdings, it falls to me to extend thanks to the Inquisitor for this generous resource. We accept in spirit to which it's surely intended and look forward to reciprocating in kind. I'm not sure what he managed to write with a sneer, but it's palatable. My agent Tamar reports success. One less disciple to Vinter Magister to worry about. Naturally, the rest of the Magisterium assumes the hand behind the deed was Magister Telenia herself, and she reports they have respectively backed away from both her and her supporters. She sends her thanks, a box of candied chocolates, and a variety of other useful items. The chocolates are mine, but the rest I pass on to you, Inquisitor Liliana. These are mine. F off. Don't you dare. Inquisitor, we have begun sending soldiers along the roads from the Valamire. I would like to pass on the considerable gratitude for being spared treks across the Frostback. Our healers seem happier as well.
What happened in Adamant is a shame. I'm still reeling over the army of demons. Imagine what would have happened if the Inquisitor hadn't arrived.
Right here, guys. Reparations for Redcliffe. Letters arrived stamped with the seal of Redcliffe. As Inquisitor has assumed responsibility for the Mage Rebellion, the Arling of Redcliffe holds you accountable for losses suffered by our people, while providing hospitality to your mage allies. A freehold in Renspear was burned to the ground when a mage inside lost control of his abilities. 2 farms outside Redcliffe Village suffered crop losses and structural damage due to frost spells. 5 people in Radcliffe Village were injured by lightning spells cast by panicked children. Cast by panicked children. That one ain't fair. Trust this matter can be concluded without the involvement of the Crown. Arl Tegan Gurin. We sent people to make repairs that might satisfy the Arl. I can arrange to pay reparations. It will require a loan, but we can manage it.